thought I recognized
Hey,
it.
Hey, Ken, are we on YouTube yet?
We are.
Ken, are we on YouTube yet? Ken, are we on YouTube yet? Because I just wanted to, well, I'll just save it for after the stream because I wanted to say something
Must be if my phone
Live
just
from the
buzzed.
Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions. Somewhere.
That's but my fault. That's but my fault.
All right, now we don't have any echoing, so I'll start the
Sorry,
intro
Ken.
again.
I think that was me, Ken. I'm sorry.
There's John Aloy Sr. Hi, John. 90 degrees plus yesterday, high 74. Yeah, we had a tremendous cool off here today as well. I repaired the bed.
Cooling off very slowly in Vegas, so I guess we're sneaking up on it.
Live from the Tony Wallow Studios, it's the Ken Stout Live Show, featuring the Zoom homies, produced by LK Productions. We've been having off and on rain all afternoon, but nothing that's going to amount to anything.
And Facebook still hasn't decided what they're going to do. If they're going to pitch me or if they're going to let me back on yet.
What did you do to piss off Facebook?
I don't do anything. I just talk to Ken and I talk to Alex. I don't talk to anybody else. And I'm on there for my class of 2004, you know? Like, I want to be in touch with my 2004 Mesquite High School, you know.
You must be saying something to some of us that are irritating the
Something.
robots that
Yeah,
monitor such things.
something's catching their attention. I'm not sure what, but something is.
Hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi. Robert says, poor Sean. So Chris is, you know who's still doing, you know what? Are you monitoring that still?
Yeah, he was last time I looked.
All right.
Oh, yeah, he was. He got carjacked.
Well, I've got news
Gaming?
to pass along. Yeah, I got news to pass along later.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a
I gotta talk
notification.
to. I need to talk to you, Ken, about something a little later.
All right.
Something's not going right at my parents' house, and I feel there's something that they're not telling me. So we'll have to talk later or after the stream. I don't want to announce it to YouTube.
Yeah, you'll get kicked
But
off.
there's something fishy going on. I don't think my dad is doing as good as they're telling me he's doing because they're doing a lot. I'll tell you guys after the stream. There's stuff that's going on.
And Robert says, oh, yes, poor Joshy, too. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Your Highness, Alex, Jeff, Sean, Chris.
Rick's going to be very disappointed. This is the last one I have.
Well, I don't mind.
Count yourself lucky. Mike?
I beat you to it, Greg.
I got a new subscriber today.
You got a what?
I got a new sub today.
One of those spam guys on Facebook?
No, Mike.
Oh, okay.
I had 174 for about 3 hours today, and I noticed a while ago it's back down to 173. So that's just going to be this magic number I'm stuck at. We're good. How are you?
Yeah.
Mike?
I might
Good
go
evening.
live tomorrow.
Good to see
I
everybody.
might go live tomorrow. I don't know. Try this new Prism Live Studio app.
Oh, you went ahead and got it?
Yeah, I went ahead and set it all up. I'm gonna see how it goes. See if I get that high pitch noise that woke up the whole house the other day. I won't name any names, but
Hey. I don't know what caused that. I don't think
oh hey, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
I talked that guy out of scamming. I guess he stopped posting on Craigslist, so I think I talked him out of it.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Because he was telling me oh, he's just doing it for his family. And I'm like, what's going to happen when you're locked up in prison for doing this? Who's going to take care of your family? He's like, Oh, I must be that stupid. I didn't think about that. I'm like, yeah, bro, you
Yeah,
find a
well,
job at
That
Taco
sounds
Bell
like
or
something.
something.
That sounds
It's
like
hard to
something
tell with
somebody we
people
don't know
like
would
that.
say.
I'll tell you if I think of it, I'll tell you something after we're off YouTube that happened to me a couple times last year.
Yeah, so Friday it was supposed to be 100 and partly cloudy, not rainy. So the weather was wrong.
Well, let's
The
see.
weather report was wrong.
You're in a Phoenix suburb.
I don't know where I am.
Oh,
Wintermute is here early. Wow.
I'm just
Hey
running.
guys,
Hey, Wintermute. I'm just running a
well,
quick
you're
test on YouTube right now. I put the technical screen up. It was about 3-second delay. I'm going to go ahead and start the YouTube stream. So I'm going to click and go 1, 2. Live from Tony Wallow Studios. It's the Ken Stout live show featuring the Zoom homies. Produced by LK
Will
Productions.
I ever
get Tony Wallow Studios ribbon
Say
properly
ask again.
proportioned? The answer is very doubtful.
RM said that he worked just had 2 juveniles shoot over 50 rounds fired off. I'm glad I'm off.
Yep,
Well,
I
I
would be
forgot.
too.
I forgot RM works in the emergency field, doesn't he? He's a 911 operator or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
it's
Sean-
A&E or Oxygen or one of them channels. They've got a show called 911 something or another. We'll see him on there one of these days.
There was a show called, I don't know if it's on TV anymore, but there used to be a show called Outrageous 911, and they would show a bunch of like
Oh, hey,
crazy
Ken, I finally
calls.
watched the FBI shows today. They were good too. They were good, just like NCIS. They were
Yeah, I
good.
thought they were. I don't watch the international one, so I can't speak for it. But I thought they
Oh, that
were
one was
pretty good.
crazy. That one was a good one.
Jim's questioning third time for the intro. Yeah, maybe. I've lost count. I actually that time, Jim, I was just seeing what the delay was because as we all are aware today, around 12:15-ish or so, YouTube decided to go to wherever it went. And
La La Land.
yeah, I
Right.
guess La La Land. So Doug was
But
yeah.
what happened? I didn't notice, and I'm literally on YouTube just about all day, every day.
Were you
Up
watching
on the
any
live
live
streams.
streams? And the answer would be no.
I don't think so.
You were.
Yeah, I woke up right after all that happened. Apparently, I didn't wake up till about 10:30 Pacific time.
Well, I waited probably 10
Yeah, it
minutes
was right
or
about
so
that time.
with Doug, and then I thought, well, he's not coming back. I'll just go ahead and start mine. Mine started and instantly stopped. It literally instantly stopped. So I stopped it and restarted it, and when I restarted it, it came back. But what I was going to point out was I literally was clicking the button, and at the same time, it was showing up on the channel. There was absolutely no delay whatsoever. So I don't know. Maybe YouTube was doing an update or an upgrade or something. It's just because I was getting ready to leave, and Doug said, "No, stay and chat a little longer." Why, I don't know. Who knows? And I did, and then all of a sudden, I was watching something from another creator, and Robert in chat said, "You're live." And I glanced over there, and sure enough, I was live. So I went ahead and did a real short daily Da Vinci, and I did accomplish something. So
Hey, it gave me a headache.
I was hoping.
yeah,
I was hoping that Kerry would have fell in the lake behind him.
there's a river, and
A river, yeah. I was hoping he'd fall in the river behind him.
Why?
Who's making Windows 11 sound effects?
That's probably Chris.
those are sound effects from Windows 11.
Yes.
Nothing dangerous, Jeff. I just thought it would be funny if he fell in. That's all.
Yes.
Nothing dangerous, not worth wishing death upon him. I'm just saying it would have been funny. if he
Certain
fell.
things that I don't even have to see. I don't even have to see the screen. I've always been able to tell what version of Windows it is just by the sounds it makes or
Well, this
That
time
is why
Something
you're
like
the
that.
professor.
That's pretty good that you can do that. I guess I've done the introduction 4 times, so we will not be doing the introduction anymore. If someone comes in and says, I haven't seen your introduction yet, too bad.
See it?
this time you're wrong, Alex. It's Windows 10.
Oh, no.
With the Windows 11 sound effect though, right?
No, no.
Those are Windows 10 sound effects?
It's a clean install Windows 10. I'm testing something. I got a backup, but I may not be may not keep this installed.
Who, what
Remember my webcam crashed on my computer. I'm gonna get it all updated and see if it still does
do
it.
you use to do your backups, Chris?
Right now it's a Corona.
Okay.
What I've always used
Okay.
for a long time.
Is that further proof that Windows 10 and 11 are the same damn thing?
Yeah, bleepingcomputer.com said the YouTube outage mainly affected live streams, apparently not other stuff.
Right, because what Doug suggested to go see if you could get video on demand, which I was able to watch about 3, and I was watching with this guy that I follow out of Britain, and I wasn't paying much attention, and something caught my eye, and it was Robert telling me I was live, so I had to, get out of that. And then Doug did an upload today. It was about 17 minutes long on what he perceived may or may not have happened. So.
Well, it's interesting. I've mentioned on occasion that
Juice? Jim is drinking juice?
watching YouTube, it'll just
Gatorade.
drop and say, I don't have any internet. And I get this error message.
Mm-hmm.
Today, I was reading an article at PC Magazine's website. Happened to be about an Intel fabrication plant in Israel. That's sort of irrelevant. But embedded in the article were several videos from YouTube that the author of the article had made. And when I clicked on one of those links, I got the same stupid error that I have happen on YouTube with some regularity, saying it can't detect I'm online, which is, I don't know. And I can go to any place else on the internet. I mean, or anywhere I normally go, at least.
I have a
Without
question.
that. But there's something about my browser and YouTube that acts up. I have an ad blocker I'd been using, and I've removed it. So I'm just experimenting to see what may be causing it.
But you're getting the message that you're not online while
Firefox.
you're online.
I've never seen that behavior in Firefox, and I run an ad blocker at the same time. Never
I
seen
was
it.
using ad block ultimate or something like that. It's not the one I used in the past, but I removed it. So. Anyway, I have no idea, but YouTube is the only place that acts like this.
I've got it a couple times, but I don't really remember where I've been when I got it. Oops, that's a little much.
Just have to experiment with things and see if I can figure it out. It's not life or death.
Alex, you were going to say something?
Yes, I just had a
Moving around.
thought or a question or something. So today I had some lady come by and want me to participate in an anonymous survey with the it's some US Department of, I forget. So it's basically what it is she was working on basically what it is. It's a government issued computer, and all it's used for is she connects it to the internet when she gets home to transmit the answers to the place that receives them. But one thing is said over and over and over again during the survey was that the answers could not be retrieved by anyone that uses the computer, not the person that's interviewing you or anybody else, and if they're only readable by the people somewhere else once they're transmitted to. But
You lost me. Are they talking about providing free computers for home use that only connect to certain things, or what?
this was why I'm confused is that this computer, she doesn't have to connect the computer to the internet in order for people to take the survey. They don't have to be connected to the internet, so it doesn't automatically send the results or whatever.
How is it
Of
communicating?
course, the
over-
results are saved to the hard drive or the SSD or whatever's in the machine. So,
Oh, and then later on, somebody retrieves that?
yes. Well,
Right, I got you.
my thought is that information has got to be saved somewhere. And if it's stored on the machine because it's not connected to the internet, it's got to be saved on the machine. And it only seems to me that there would be some way to retrieve it. Unless it's some really sophisticated encryption algorithm or something. So what do y'all think? I was just curious. I don't.
Well, I could think if they're saving all the responses from all the people who participate in a single generic user account on the computer, they might not be able to distinguish which of the multiple users provided those answers, depending how
It's an
they-
anonymous.
No,
It's an
that's what the
anonymous.
questions were.
It's an anonymous. It's an anonymous thing, so you don't have to like provide any of your name or
Okay,
email or phone number or any of that. So I was just.
Okay.
I don't know.
would probably
I'm not a
say
big
get off
fan
my
of
land.
surveys, but
I was just curious,
What was the survey about? What were
It
they
was-
asking?
it was about like a bunch of stuff, but it was a bunch of yes. It was a bunch of yes, no answers. Have you ever done alcohol? Have you ever done drugs? Just have you ever done vapes? Stuff like that.
And
It
you
was
don't
pretty
remember the
much-
department?
It was the Department of I Forget. He knows the department.
Anyway, I'm just
Just like, what the hell is
I'm
it for?
just curious. I'm just wondering if y'all think that there would be any possible way, whether they say there's not, if it would be any way to recover the data since the data is not automatically transmitted to the place right after we do it, since it is got to be saved on the computer somewhere.
oh yeah, it's gotta be on there on the
There's gotta be a
drive
way.
somewhere.
Yeah, I would think so.
All it has to be done is be saved in an encrypted format where you need the key, and the key is whatever the system that they have to hook it back into. That's all that is. I don't think it's gonna be any
Kind of
more
like
sophisticated than that.
BitLocker, but she showed me she was concerned about them being able to record her or whatever, but she only uses the computer for her online Zoom meetings and for people to do those interviews, and that's it. She don't use the computer for anything else. Because it's locked down. But I find this weird. The computer has group policies and all that put in place on it. Because she showed me the computer after I was done with the survey, because I'm an IT guy and she was just curious. So I kind of looked the computer over it. It appeared to have BitLocker on it, but the BitLocker was disabled. Which I thought it'd be enabled, being that it's a government computer. And also it had group policies enabled, because when I went to certain settings, it said in red text at the top, it said this setting is managed by your organization. But
They probably recorded that you were messing around in the guts of the computer though.
Yeah.
But I went to look at the user account, and the user account she was signed in as is that it was signed in as is an administrator.
Get it
A lot of
from the
computers are
FBI
set
like
up like
Jose
that.
showed last night.
And you were looking at this stuff because
Oh
Curiosity, I think.
no, she was asking me if she was wondering if they could like record her or do anything when she's at home or anything. All I was looking at is the Is a system,
So-
is a system specifications and stuff. I wasn't looking at any.
I got a quick few questions. Has anyone ever heard of any United States Department of anything, let alone, I forget, paying someone to take a survey? Ever?
They were paying?
He was paid.
Yes, in cash. She gave me the money before she left. She told me she's
No,
paid like
haven't heard that.
15. She told me she's paid like $15 an hour to go around and do this.
Yeah, I understand she's paid, but what I'm saying is, I'm 63 years old, and for the better part of probably 50 or so years, I can remember hearing things about the government and being involved in different things, and I have never heard of a United States government agency knocking on your door and say, "Excuse me, United States Department, if I forget, I
Well,
want
this
you to
one,
take
it's
this survey."
It's RTI. It's a research.
So
research.
it's not affiliated with the United States Department of anything then.
Well, they might have been a government contractor. Who knows?
It's
Any
a
chance
some-
it could be a pyramid scheme of some sort?
Here you go. RTI International is an independent nonprofit institute.
Yeah, that's what it
Provides
is.
research, development, and technical services to government and commercial clients.
That's what
So
it
they
is. That's
could have
what it
been doing
was.
for a government or not, you know.
That's true.
Oh, RTI.
Yeah, Mike.
There's Research Triangle Institute. Trading as RTI International is an organization in Research Triangle Park in North Carolina.
Yeah,
I've heard of that before. So
that's what it was. That's what it was about.
All right, Mike's trying to say something. Go ahead, Mike.
Yeah, Tim, you remember we talked about the Bluetooth for the earphone.
Are you talking to me or Jim?
To you.
Oh, I have Mike, you may not believe this, but I'm not
No,
near as
I'm
technical.
saying, no, I'm saying that we see the Bluetooth and it's connected to the computer and it's working.
Oh, okay.
That,
And Mimi's showing us two USB, maybe a USB-A and a USB-C, it looks like.
It looks like it's the charging cord to charge the headphones.
That goes to the USB and one wire that goes to the earphone. So that and it connects.
Okay, so that cord she's holding up right there is probably the charging cord.
Yes, yes, that would be correct.
Charging cord. What happens is where the Bluetooth is, that's where you connect to the USB and the wires you connect to put the earphone. And after that, you make it connect with the Bluetooth.
The Bluetooth should have been a little thing. I don't have mine's plugged in, but it should have been a little dongle about that big that you plug in.
What happened? The little thing she's showing the USB on it. That's the transmitter. And the wire goes to the speak the earphone jack that it connects.
sometimes you don't have to have a dongle to do the Bluetooth. My build has Bluetooth active in the computer and I can attach my phone to it if I want. Since they both have the right circuitry, the phone and the computer both.
Jim, do you remember the brand of that headphone? I know you found it once before. By chance, do you remember?
It's a what I would consider a no name brand.
I'll find it eventually. You'll have to give me a couple of minutes.
Okay, because that way I can just go look it up.
Well, the cord she was showing may just be to recharge the headphones.
That's
and the
what I'm
Bluetooth
thinking.
May be in the headphone itself.
Because this is a seat that goes into my headphones, and
Right.
this is the USB-A that goes into my hub. It's a foot long, which is nice. So,
No, I must have deleted it from my browsing history.
right.
So you just use that to charge your headphones?
Yeah, every night when I end Zoom and everything, all I do is I plug this in. It'll automatically shut these off and charge them for me every night. Pretty good. So, Mike, the reason I said that is because this is the exact same setup that I have. I have a USB-A and a USB-C. And
Just a
this
second,
plugs
I'll tell you
in.
something.
So,
1 minute.
okay,
Right. What can you do that for you?
I'm going to spotlight me here in a minute. Spotlight for everybody.
Just a second, I'm gonna tell you
My
something.
God, that's huge.
Number
Good
eight.
Lord.
Number eight. No, right. First, second, I'm gonna.
Okay, can I get an audio check?
You're awfully low.
You're quiet, but we hear you.
I gotta switch it
Yeah, I
over
hear
to
you
the
quiet.
Speaker itself. Let me switch this over here. All right, now can I get an audio check? All right, good. Now it's on there. Okay, Mike. So how this works is you can see right here. I take the C portion of the cord and I plug it in there, just like that. Then I take the A portion and I plug it into my USB hub, and it will automatically charge it. Now, like Greg or Jeff just said, your Bluetooth may be inside your headphones itself. Mine are not. Okay. No problem. Go right ahead.
What do you mean you're not in?
Huh? I said no, go right ahead. Oh, shoot.
What's going on? Whose screen is this?
That should be Mike's screen.
Wasn't sure whose it was.
And this is weird that I didn't get it switched back to the headphones in time, so I'm hearing the audio from you guys through the TV. I don't know if it's still going out over Zoom or not. Should be.
Zoom is working.
What are you trying to do, Mike?
Can I change this from here? No, I cannot.
Move your mouse down to the bottom of the screen. Zoom window should pop up.
You just had it. Move your mouse.
What's he trying to do?
I don't know.
He said, stop sharing your screen, is what I thought he said.
Well, Ken, you can take care of that for me.
There, that problem solved.
It wanted to share his screen.
You see, this is the wire that connected to go from the computer earphone. And this here, I have to use a little light. So
Don't hold it so
this here
close.
is where you
Too
connect,
shaky.
that's the touch code that connects to the earphone.
Hold it still.
By Bluetooth.
It's USB-A on one side. I can't tell the other.
Yeah, could you spin it around so we can see the other side?
Other way. Down, up, over. Never mind.
Cameras are until you get used to them.
Okay, that looks like a.
Okay, hold on, Mike.
0.5
Don't
millimeter.
move. Don't move. Stay right there.
Now,
There. Okay. So
It's either a single 3-pin or 4-pin,
uh,
3.5 millimeter jack.
It's a,
Yeah, it's a jack.
it's a wire.
so do you plug the wire into that and then plug that into the computer?
That's right.
Okay.
This here, you plug it on a USB connection.
Right.
Then you put out the wire connection, it will tell you that it's connected to the device. And after that, it works okay. But that's what I'm using right now to hear you guys.
Yeah, you're using the Bluetooth right now, right?
That's right.
Right. Okay. You
I
got
just
me.
want to let you know that it works. You received it, it's working okay.
So what is he?
What is he
trying
asking
to
about?
do?
How to charge it or something?
So
Is that-
are you needing to know how to charge the headphones?
No, because the headphones,
Okay.
I have a specific wire for that. I connect to charge the earphone. Right? So there's a different wire for that.
Okay.
Now, just let you know, because there's I was a month now that we were waiting for the Bluetooth to receive it yesterday. And everything is connected, no problem. One night. It's very quiet and stuff.
No, I'm thinking, and I just got a message.
One night.
It sounds like everything's working right to me. You
Yeah,
can hear us,
everything's
right?
Perfect.
Okay. I'm gonna take the spotlight off.
Okay.
I'm gonna
No,
kill
I
my
just want
video a
you-
second.
Just to let you know that everything is good. I really see it, and everything is okay.
Okay. Okay, I'm back.
My other question about that, about the way they had that computer set up today is why do you think they would have all those policies and everything in place on their computer, but yet have the account she's logged in at under be a administrator account?
A lot of computers are only set up with one administrator account and that's it.
Well, why would they go through all the hassle of putting those policies on the administrator account? Because as the administrator, you'd be able to go. I could have went in and turned off all those policies if I wanted to, but I didn't.
That's true, but most people wouldn't have a clue on how to do that.
She would get fired probably.
I think the bigger question comes to mind is why did she let you look at it and open it up and kind of
She just
around?
wanted to make sure that she wasn't being spied on at her house, basically.
Oh,
Oh,
good
they work
Lord. Does
for
she
us.
work for Alpha Communities?
No, she just wanted she just wanted me to make
Oh, the
sure.
webcam.
She just wanted me to see if there was anything like running in the background or anything that they would let them record her or spy on her without her knowing. And the only thing I seen that they had on there was TeamViewer, but I let her know that she would know if they was connected via TeamViewer. Because it pops up that box at the bottom of the screen saying someone is connected.
How did she get your information to be able to go to your house?
Going door to door.
Yeah, well, you
Doesn't
walk a neighborhood. It doesn't freaking matter. Jehovah's Witnesses do it all the freaking time.
Yeah.
She doesn't get my information. It's anonymous. The survey is anonymous. The only reason she got my information is because I wrote it down for her to get her personal business so she can get her personal computer work done. But other than that, they collect information, and she's just got a list of addresses that she showed me. She just got a list of addresses, and it shows, that there's people that are eligible. And based on that list, she just goes door to door.
Yeah, Sean.
And look at this. Look at the screen. Look what happened now. They let me back on. Let's see how long it'll take before they cite me again for nothing.
Well, change your photograph and try to eliminate that issue.
Yeah.
See if that helps.
How's wrong with his photograph?
Sean, you were probably
me
in
without a shirt
Facebook
on?
jail.
Yeah, it's kind of different.
You were in
It is
Facebook jail.
Tons of shirtless photos on Facebook.
Yeah, but you're not Sean Gallagher, and it's just, I mean, I'm not picking on Sean by any means. I'm just thinking if it keeps, so obviously, Sean, you're pissing somebody off. They're reporting you to Facebook. Facebook, in its infinite stupidity, says, "Oh, we'll shut you down. Then we'll investigate. Oh, we don't see anything wrong." Then they reactivate the account. Or it should be the other way around. They should get the complaint. Your account should stay active while they investigate it, and if nothing's wrong, then your account stays active, and no harm, no foul.
So,
They'll never do it that
guilty
way.
before proven innocent.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. I agree.
They're more worried about somebody causing them a nuisance lawsuit because they didn't hang up the account for a while than they are about doing it the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, Ken, go look the picture now.
Hold on. Go look
I
at
don't
the
know why it
picture
didn't
now.
change. I thought it was supposed to change.
It did. You got on a blue T-shirt. It looks like.
Yeah, with a computer in the background. Yeah.
Right. With glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You look
Hopefully
kind of
this will be
unhappy
okay
there,
with
but yeah. Yeah, that's much better, Sean. I mean, I seriously doubt your photograph because your photograph's been on there for 3 months now. You have pissed off in one of your groups or one of your places you've commented or something. They've reported you for whatever the reason. I'd take it maybe as a badge of courage or a badge of honor. I don't know. All right.
That photo doesn't look bad.
No.
I don't know what the old one was.
Looks real
This
good.
one looks fine.
All right. So if I could get everyone to maybe just for a brief moment look at the screen. You don't have to smile or anything. I'm going to take a screenshot for my cut project. Want everybody move at one time now. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait a
Alex,
minute.
pull your shirt down. It looks like we can see your butt.
Okay, let's try that again. Everybody look at Alex
Put in the
showing his
camera.
butt.
Oh,
Okay, I
man.
got it. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh.
He's telling a fib.
I don't know if he's telling a
Alex, we
fib or
didn't
not,
say
but
show your butt, we said show your face.
God. This one.
Oh my God.
John needs to go to the waiting room.
Hey, Sean, did you
Oh,
graduate
hell.
from
Oh,
Mesquite High
speaking of
School
that,
twice?
remind me after we end the stream. I need to tell you guys something about Zoom that I learned today. Very interesting. So,
What, Jeff?
We've got 2 graduated from Mesquite High Schools on your main Facebook page. You graduate twice?
Oh, I don't think so.
One from 2004, one from 2000. Well, yeah, one was posted in 2001. Oh, started school. All right. I'm sorry.
went to Mesquite 2001 and 2004.
Four. All right. Yeah. I see.
He must have been one of them smart people. He graduated in 3 years instead of the normal 5. Boss at Sean's Computer Repair. I like that. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, let me get back to what I was doing. All right, I'm back. So, John Alloy asked me a while ago if this was the record for people in Zoom. I believe, and Alex will know this off the top of his head, it's either 16 or 17.
Yes, the record is 16.
16, okay.
As many people that has ever been in Zoom at once before.
Right. So, and again, my personal goal is just to see 20 one time, just to see what it would look like.
Now, my personal record for seeing people on Zoom, not at least the participant list without their cameras on, because this was on a hosted meeting and the host had the camera and the mics disabled for everybody because it was a presentation. Was when I first joined on there was 99 people on there.
Wow.
And once people realized what was going on, about 30 of them dropped off, and it dropped down to about 75.
That's the max you can have. Anybody know?
I think
100.
depends on the
They may have
account.
had a corporate account, but this particular meeting had 99.
If it's a privately owned Zoom package, then 100 is the limit.
Thanks, Alex, for liking my photo.
You're welcome.
So, Your Highness, I answered your message you sent to me, but you haven't said anything yet. I didn't know if you've seen that or not.
Yes,
Okay, I can do that.
I just noticed it tonight.
Okay, I can do that. It's not a problem. Rick pointed something out too. Actually, Rick had a question on DaVinci Resolve. I had no clue what he was talking about for a while, and then when I went and looked at it, I think that could be useful. Actually,
Yeah.
and I haven't experimented with it yet to see if it's available in 18. I'm sure that it is.
Yeah, I would think so.
I don't know why it wouldn't be.
That noise.
Morse
Sounds like-
code somewhere. I don't know. Water dripping, water torture. Somebody's getting. I have no idea. So, but the thing is, that was with video, wasn't it? That was all being done with video.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
I would. So I would like to show something real quick.
Okay, hold on.
I better turn my camera off. I'm gonna do that. Take my shirt
Go,
off.
go ahead.
No, he's got it up there.
It's
He's
hot.
got it up there. Pay attention.
So this is sometimes when I get private messages on after posting in some of these groups, this is the response I'll get back from people. They'll post, is this item still available? And I'll say, like, how can I help you? And then they'll say, okay, can I call you? And that's a big giveaway to
Like a
me
robot.
Yeah.
that it's a scam. And I've gotten like 3 or 4 of those today.
Try calling them on Facebook.
Oh, can you imagine the horror of doing
You
that?
have items available on Facebook?
His
Um,
business.
Marketplace?
That's that line right there that says, is this item still available? That is a generic
Right.
a generic
So if
line.
you were
that-
selling something on Facebook, you'd interact with.
That's a generic line that Facebook has for people to just click on.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So you would know. I was gonna say, which one of your things you advertised on do you think this came from?
But see, this is how I know it's a scam, because look, if I click on Maria, what's her name? It's the same thing.
That'd be Cisco, but you can call her what's her name.
Or okay, I'm interested. Can I call you? Same thing. And this guy right here, the same thing. Can I call you?
Did that say Marlena?
Ron
But like-
Racer.
It's all the same picture too.
But like this guy right here, I know he's legit, because he says, how much would you
Oh,
charge
that's
for
your picture, I guess.
VHS tapes? Yeah, that's the picture that I put on the
Yeah.
post.
Why is?
Because that's on the group. That's the group
Oh, okay.
picture.
It's okay. I don't know Facebook.
That's the picture that I attached to the post.
Remind me, I have a couple questions on this after we end the stream too. I don't want that going out over YouTube.
You're not the
Anyway.
only one.
That's but anyway, that definitely those few I know those are definitely a scam.
Block them.
Yeah, sometimes on Facebook, you have to be very careful.
And I had someone ask me what do I charge, and then I tell them, it depends on the job, and I ask them what they need done, and no response. So can't tell them nothing unless they tell me what actually they need.
Next time someone asks you what you charge, tell them money.
Use Yelp, Alex.
Do I use Yelp? I know I've just been posting on this, mostly on these private Arkansas, on these public and private Arkansas swap shop groups, because some of these groups have 10,000 people in them. So I feel like I have a better shot posting in these groups than I do.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Getting
no.
people
I
posting in
was
these groups
just.
than I do posting on my public page.
Yeah, I was just saying. I get messages from Yelp, but I swear to God, they're robots or something. They're just fake, because you never get a response ever. They ask me detailed questions, and I'm like, spend half an hour trying to answer them and never get a response back. It's just killing me. I'm so sick of it.
So
And then
Alex,
some people they may be real, but you respond to them and they just never respond.
Yeah, I know that can definitely happen, but it's frustrating.
very frustrating.
Some of them may just be nosing around too,
Trying to
trying
get
to
the
find out what
cheapest
they
deal.
can find out.
Well, little do they know, I probably am the cheapest. I'll flat out tell them I'm the cheapest
Never
deal.
give you a
know.
model
Oh,
number.
trust me, you are the cheapest.
So are you a member of the Sheridan, Arkansas yard sales?
Yeah, probably. I've joined so many these past few days just because I'm trying to find ones that I haven't joined, because I want to try to not keep reposting in the same groups. So I want to find groups that I'm not a part of already, so I can post stuff in there to not annoy the same people.
Well, the Phoenix police did the biggest fentanyl bust today, 1 million pills and a bunch of firearms. Record history out of Phoenix today.
So apparently you haven't posted anything in the Sheridan, Arkansas yard sales in a while, because I just did a search on their site for you and you're not on there.
There was a bobcat spotted in Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh, we see those all the time. Bobcats, snakes, rattlesnakes. Yeah. They tell you to be careful when you take out your trash can because the rattlesnake could be behind your trash can. Yeah.
Right now, there's one that's in Michigan with another guy from Phoenix.
Yeah,
That's funny. That's funny. All right. We're going to leave that group. You're not part of it. What are we coming up on? An hour here? Looks like we are. Okay, so if I screw up and show the intro for the outro, that'll be the 5th time tonight. They're right next to one another, so it's a possibility. In stream. There we go. I hit the right one. Lucky me. I will try to get the ribbon moved over just slightly more to the left, maybe by shrinking the ribbon. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that, but I do like it the way it looks now a lot better with having it say Tony Wallow Studio rather than Tony Wallow Stud. Although Tony probably likes having that name given to him. I don't know.
Sign the list to boycott Ken.
So, do what, Chris?
What Alex's name says.
Oh, I went to.
You want to be put in the waiting room, Alex?
And I was trying to give my props out to everybody on YouTube. Now my train of thought's gone. So real quick, Great Guy was there. John Aloy was there. Wintermeat was there. Robert was there. Long Dog was there. Tony Wallow was there. Mimi was there. I believe Mike was there. And I don't think I seen anyone else. It's not ringing a bell.
I was there.
Robert
I'm not
Michael
sure
was
if I said
there.
anything.
Jim was there. And Rick was there briefly. And
I don't
Greg,
think
I
I
will
typed
take care
anything.
of what you and I discussed. It's a done deal. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop stream. Or we could pretend like this was 12:30